Hey guys, my name is Jonah Robbins. I'm a FasterEFT practitioner here in Los Angeles, California. And the topic of today, guys, is how to deal with stress. Now, the first thing I have for you is, what is stress? Stress is the body's reaction to perception. And what I mean by that in perception is how we feel, how we see, and how we represent our outside world inside of us. And how we represent our outside world inside of us, our perception, is based off of our memories, our imprints, and our past. Now, in life, guys, when we get stressed, something outside of us ultimately is triggering an internal reaction, and then our body feels a certain way. So something happens outside of us, we start to think and we start to internalize certain thought processes, which could happen at a conscious or unconscious level. And then from that, the mind will start sending our body these chemical signals on how to feel. So it's the mind-body connection that occurs based off what happens around us. Now, the important thing that we deal with in FasterEFT is we always say that it's what we do inside of us that creates how we feel. Now, something obviously has to happen outside of us for us to feel a certain way, but it's all about what our mind is doing and what we're doing in our mind and inside ourselves to create that feeling. Now, when we're dealing with stress, guys, and the amazing thing about this FasterEFT technique is it's simple, it's easy, and it's extremely quick. And the first thing I want to talk about with the technique is just how you can use it with stress. Now, during the day, even right now when you're watching this video, you may notice that you're feeling a certain way inside. You might have had a stressful day at work, you might have some pain. Whatever it is, I'm going to show you right now how to quickly use the FasterEFT tapping style and eliminate the stress in your life. Now, the FasterEFT style works ultimately on the presumed truth that there's a mind-body connection, which we all ultimately have. If you're breathing and you have a brain, then there's obviously a mind-body connection. So what I want you to first do right now is I want you to notice that stress in your body. I want you to notice you're feeling a certain way. It could be sadness, you could be angry, upset, worried, you might have a stomach pain, a chest pain, whatever it is. I just want you to notice how you know you have that feeling. Now, the biggest part with this FasterEFT tapping style is that you have to aim at what you're feeling. And that means you have to close your eyes, go inside, feel it, make it as strong as you can, and then you can start doing the tapping process. Now, the tapping process is essentially we're tapping on certain acupressure points, and I'll show those to you right now. They're in between the eyes, side of the eye, below the eye. You tap on your collarbone point right here. You grab your wrist, take a deep breath, and you say the word peace. Now, what I like to do is when I say the word peace, I like to then take myself back to a peaceful memory, a happy memory, and I allow my body to feel really good inside. And you'll notice that when you go to these good memories, your body feels great. You can feel those memories as if it were real right now. And after that, then what you do is you go back and you check that stress, you check that pain, you check those feelings inside, and you notice how much better they've gotten. And if they're still there, what you then do is you close your eyes, notice the feeling, and you just tap. And you just tap. And peace. Now, what are we doing when we're tapping? Now, when we're tapping, guys, as I said earlier, when we have a stressor or we're feeling a certain way, our mind, or what we do is we internally do something in our mind to create how we feel inside. So what happens is we think of something, we create a picture in our mind, and then the mind sends our body these chemical signals on how to feel. Now, I'm not going to get into specific chemical signals as far as, the mind is sending dopamine and serotonin and all these chemicals to the body. I simply call it chemicals. Now, when the mind sends the body these certain chemical signals, the body responds in a certain way. With the tapping, when we're tapping on these certain points, that signal the mind sends the body is cut off, and we no longer feel that way about either what's happened, a certain memory, a certain feeling. And this can be done with a lot of things, but right now I'm just showing you how you can do it with a certain feeling, a stressor that's going on in your life. So what you do, and I'm just going to go over this again for everybody, is you go inside and you notice that stress, that feeling. And what you do is you just tap, and all you got to say is let it go. Let it go. Let it go. It's safe for me to let all this go. Take a deep breath. And peace. And you have yourself go back to a peaceful memory, a good memory, and just keep checking it, guys. Go in and out, and within a few minutes, you're going to notice the stress is gone. And it's amazing. When you start tapping and you start using this process every day, guys, you'll begin to notice, your whole world changes because you're less stressed. You're releasing those emotions and those feelings, and it's great when you do it. You'll feel great inside, you'll feel lighter, you'll feel better, and it's just an amazing tool that I'm glad I can share with you. So my name is Jonah Robbins. I'm glad I could share this tool with you, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.